Look inside yourself. Look inside yourself and make the right decision.
All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Now, if you don't recognize this man, his name is Darrell Brooks. He is the Waukesha red SUV driver. He's the guy that plowed the truck into a whole street of people with his SUV, and the media covered that very, very oddly. No surprise. But this happened very shortly after the Kyle Rittenhouse trial. The verdict in that trial was given out. So, many people in conservative media definitely thought that there was some link to what he did and the trial. But just in case anyone, is not familiar with what happened or who this guy is, I'm gonna play the video right here. And this video isn't gonna show you everything. They kind of edited it to make sure it's not too graphic, but let's get into it, you guys. And just so you know, okay, yeah. So Waukesha, Wisconsin. This takes place in Wisconsin. So the same place the same state that the Kyle Rittenhouse incident happened, and this happened. It even happened, very close by.
Wow.
You can see people scrambling. There's chaos on the ground. People running around. Okay, never mind. I was going to say, is that his SUV up there? I don't know.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, and the media made a huge deal about the Kyle Rittenhouse trial, but they kept this very low key, did not give us much information on it. You know how that goes. But yeah, so that was just to jog your guys' memory. I'm gonna read this really quick. All right. Let me see here. Early on Monday, Brooks was charged with 5 counts of murder for the lives that he took at the Waukesha Christmas parade on Sunday night. Milwaukee District Attorney's Office admitted it was inappropriate for Brooks to be allowed out of jail on a $1,000 bond 3 weeks ago after trying to run over his girlfriend. So, ironically, a week prior to him doing what I just showed you, he tried to run over his girlfriend, probably in the same SUV, and he was let out on a $1,000 bond. Had they taken that more serious, he might have still been in there, and that wouldn't, no lives would have been taken. But yeah, Brooks 39 was taken into custody in Waukesha, Wisconsin on Sunday night after police found his red Ford SUV parked neatly in a driveway 5 blocks from where he drove through crowds of kids and elderly dancing groups. The amateur rapper has a long criminal history dating back to 1999 with more than 15 arrests in the state of Wisconsin alone for charges including possession of drugs, strangulation, suffocation, battery, illegally possessing firearms as a convicted felon, and resisting arrest. On Sunday, he was fleeing the scene of a domestic dispute when he crashed into the crowds after smashing through safety barriers and breezing past cops. One officer tried to stop him by shouting at his car, but he stopped because there were too many people around him for him to safely fire his weapon. Police had just arrived at the home of Brooks. Police had just arrived at the home that Brooks had fled when he plowed into the parade crowds, killing 5 adults. The victims have been identified as Dancing Grannies Virginia Sorensen, 79, Leanna Owens, 71, Tamara Duran, 52, Citizen Bank employee Jane Coolidge, 52, and 82-year-old Wilhelm Hospital, the husband of one of the grannies. The Waukesha Police Department have now arrested Brooks on 5 murder charges. So now you know what he did. The video doesn't tell you exactly what he did, but among the people that he killed, there was also, rumored to be like 30, 40 people hurt as well. According to archive scanner audio at 4:39 p.m., a police officer could be heard on the radio saying, "There's a car going westbound approaching the parade course. A red Escape, black male. I couldn't stop him. He's going westbound, blowing his horn." Another police officer said that a maroon Ford Escape just blew by me, White Rock and Hartwell, heading down toward the parade route. About a minute later, an officer called for help and said sounds like a car sped through westbound Maine, and said people had been ran over with multiple casualties, calling for multiple ambulances to respond. A frantic officer then got on the radio and said, "We have about 10 to 15 people down in the street. We need all available units to the downtown." He then got back onto the radio and yelled, "I've got about 30 people down." The officer then corrected himself, saying there were 40 casualties down Main Street. Another officer said that a woman was not conscious and not breathing. Casualty refers to both injured and deceased. So that's how the police, that's how they do it, right? So, yeah, with all of that, guys, all that information, I just want to play this right here. This is a clip of him losing his temper, shouts off lists of insults at the judge. This was a 17-day trial, but today was the final day. Today was the last day. It just ended, so they gave out their verdict. I don't know if he got charged on all 5 counts of that murder, of those murders, but it's highly likely that he did, because he was representing himself in his case. It didn't go very well for him. But let's get into this right here, you guys.
Like, I don't even want to be in here that much longer. Just do what you got to do so I can get up out of here. I'm tired of being in the courtroom that has no integrity whatsoever. How can you even call yourself a
Mr.
judge?
Brooks, I need to make a record of some
I need to make a record too.
You don't.
When am I going to get the chance to do that?
All right. I need to make a record. He's being removed to the other courtroom. He is yelling at me. He's not going to let me make a statement or make the record that I need to make.
I'm finna
He
leave
hasn't
anyway,
sat
so
down
we'll do it
for
now.
the better part of 2 hours.
All you want. You can hold me in contempt all you want.
I'm not holding you in
All you gotta do is tell me
contempt.
if it's criminal or civil, so I can hit
Right.
you with you.
I need to
with
clear
what you
the
know is
courtroom because
coming.
I do need
I'm
to
gonna give
make.
you what you know is coming.
I need him to go to the
If
other
it's civil,
courtroom because I do need to put some things
if
on the
it's civil,
record. The record should
Where's the
reflect
contract between you and I?
that Mr. Brooks
If it's
is
criminal,
yelling at me.
what is the crime?
He is.
Who makes the claim? And what
He
is
is. I will make the record when we get back. I will step off, but Mr. Brooks, you're being
It ain't
taken
no,
to the next
Mr.
courtroom.
Brooks. Don't try to address me
Thank
like
you.
that, like we cool. You don't have no integrity. How can you even call yourself a judge? Making tacit agreements, being biased, judicial misconduct, trying to steal somebody's system.
Okay, now I watched a little bit of the trial, like in the long format. They have like 3-hour long videos. I watched a little bit of it. Like I said, he was defending himself, so he had to ask a lot of questions. He had to call people up and ask them questions, and a lot of it was very redundant. I mean, questions. None of what he was doing was really helping him, but he was defending himself. So I understand you got to do what you got to do. Now, my final take on this to close it out. I mean, look, you don't want to see nobody down bad, right? But what he did, you have to face the consequences of your actions. It doesn't matter, or you should have to face the consequences of your actions. It don't matter who you are, right? He killed 5 people. He hurt 30 to 40, and he traumatized. He may have traumatized that whole crowd of people. No, why would they might not even want to have the parade this year? I don't know. Oh, well, that happened in 2021. It's 2022, so they may or may not have had a parade this year. I don't know about all that, but he caused a lot of pain. This to me, and I was upset about this during the time, because this to me is a lot worse than the situation that happened with Kyle Rittenhouse, and this got absolutely no attention, none at all. So, and that's why I wanted to give some attention, bring some attention to it on this channel right here. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he'll be getting what he deserves. Sad to see another black person become a statistic, but you do the crime, you do the time, and that was a effed up crime. So yeah, guys, I'll leave links in the description below if you're interested in this. Do your own research too as well. Don't just go with what I say, but don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for your chance to win a free Insider Plus or All Access membership to the Daily Wire, which I will be giving away a few at the end of the month of October. It's almost here. It's already the 25th. So next week there'll be about two to three people with that'll get an email from me. All right. So I'm out, you guys. Till next time. Peace.